Hello Aquarius, my beautiful souls. I hope you're doing amazing. This is your reading for mid-February. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button if you'd like to know when the next reading will be posted. Also, if you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below. This is a general reading, so if it doesn't fit, don't make it. You don't want those problems. Check your moon, rising, Venus. Venus is more on love. However, I do a love story reading that will be out later. If it doesn't fit, don't make it. It's general, you know. Okay. So Aquarius, we have 6th house for you first. The 9th house. And Chiron. Very interesting. So, with these 3 cards, I feel like there's something going on in your life that you want better. So for some of you, you're thinking about your well-being and your happiness and what you need to do to make that better. Okay, so you're looking for different, you might be wanting to travel, you might be wanting to get on a new exercise regimen or take vitamins or something like that. It could be that you have some sort of conflict in your life as well around your home, or that is affecting your stability or your happiness, and you're ready for a change there. But I feel like there's just a big overall energy about changing, and how that change is just going to make your life better, your situations better, your happiness better, That's what you're focused on. Better, better, better. This is going to be a good reading for you. I can already tell. So your first card is Flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. Beautiful. This means that something new is coming into your life, Aquarius. New beginnings, okay? It also tells me that it needs to be nurtured, whatever it is. So it's not something that's going to come in and then just fully change your life. It's something you have to be okay with or be going in the direction to achieve. But it does mean that good things are on the way. You just have to be an active participant in it. And then we have healing the heart. I do feel like for some of you there's some sort of conflict or a struggle or something that just isn't working in your life. It could be health issues or something of that nature. But I feel like the main focus is getting that back on track. Your happiness, your health, your home. Your focus in mid-February is getting that back on track. That's all that you can think about, right? And you feel like getting all that on track is really going to help you more. It's going to help get you where you need to go. Interpersonal relationships, we have the prison wave, self-sabotage, poverty consciousness. Okay. So for a lot of you, you're dealing with a person, okay? And I feel like this person self-sabotages themselves, It's like they have their own mindset or way of thinking that doesn't assist them in any way. So it doesn't help with your relationship with them. It doesn't help with communication. It doesn't help with growth or anything of that nature. And you see that this person is trapped. I feel like, though, that you're going to try to give all this positive energy to them, or try new ways, or trying to be more caring and loving because you want that energy in your life, right? So that's what I see. I see you trying to help or support someone or make someone better, but not in a bad way. It's like not in a codependent way, I should say. It's more in a I'm trying to guide you in the right direction type of way. Okay. So then in spirituality, oh, my eye is itching so bad. We have a blessing for support. You have all this energy to heal other areas in your life. That's what this is about. This blessing of abundance that you're having, it's like you're touched with something, You're like, I want this to grow, I want this to grow, I want this to be better. And that's what you're doing. You're charging in to make changes in your life, and you have the support of the universe to help you do that. Absolutely fantastic. So for your main cards, for your reading, we have material and spiritual prosperity, patience, and harmony. So the whole goal here is you trying to bring something together. You're very passionate about your life and what it is that you're trying to achieve, and you're trying to find balance there. You're trying to bring the two halves of whatever it is in your life, love and happiness or whatever, together, you know? I do feel like you have to be patient with the world. You know, you want those things or these actions to happen now, but it's like you need to be patient with everybody else that is connected to those things. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Okay. With this first card, though, I feel like that's you taking stock, Aquarius. Okay. So we have the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, Tree of Life, Eight of Wands, excuse me, Knight of Cups, Seven of Wands, the Devil, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor and the Three of Swords. Yeah. With this overall energy, Aquarius, you're ready to leave some things behind, right? You have been hurt. You've been in a situation that hasn't been the best for you. It could be that you have been ill or not feeling well, and you're taking control of that. You know, it's like, we need to get this in some sort of direction. I'm the initiator of my life. I'm getting some things started. Okay? That's the energy that you're going to be in mid-February. We're going to start with the top row. The only major arcana I see besides the Emperor is the Devil. And I almost feel like you have to combat with someone else's ego or someone else's plans or someone else's view to get where you want to go, you know? Sometimes this could be your own mindset or your own ego, okay, that holds you back. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, the first row. You're ready to start a new life. I see. You know, you're ready to walk away from something. You know, it feels like emotional struggle or just not feeling totally yourself. And you're ready to move away from that. I feel like you're taking stock on your life. And you're just looking at how things are progressing and where you are now, type of thing. And it doesn't feel good, right? It's kind of like you're at your last straw. You may be dealing with a Scorpio. Scorpio had similar cards, believe it or not. Well, to me, the energy is similar. It's hard to explain, not similar cards. But I feel like there's like a struggle or a conflict, and you're ready for it to end. You're hurt. You may feel like you've been fighting or trying to defend yourself, and that has been your way of living. And you're ready to walk away from that. You know, you're ready for something different. You are. You're ready to see what the other side lives like. You know? Yeah, it's just time. The Tree of Life tells me, like, it's just time to take stock. It's at that point now where it's just time for you to do that. It's time for somebody else to change. It's time for your environment to change. It's time for things to change. So you can't keep going on the same way. It's time for you to move on from something. And you're in the energy to feel like it's time for that to happen. You know, like it's time for a new life. It's time to leave the revenge or be this back and forth, trying to do the same things over and over again. It's time to leave that behind. So the more that you try to exercise that, the more that you try to push that, the more that you try to make things happen in your life, I feel like somebody else has their own plans. Okay? They have their own plans, they have their own way of doing things. It could be that you are being hit with life lessons as well. Because you can't go from point A to point D. You have to deal with B and C in the middle. So let's say you want to start an exercise regimen, okay? You got the idea and you're like, the whole point is for me to be fit. So you have to deal with, maybe you have a mental thing with not wanting your kids to be anywhere else but with you. So you have to get past that in order to find a babysitter or a daycare. And then you have to deal with maybe people watching you exercise when you don't like that. Okay? It's like you have to deal with things on the way to get there. But I feel like if you deal with them with an open heart, then it will be fine. So I do feel like even though somebody is being defensive, or even though they're doing it out of love, if this is a person, they're doing it out of care. They're not doing it out of negativity. They just don't want things to fail. And they feel like you're being very impulsive or pushy, or like this is a sudden change, and they don't know how to deal with that. And so I feel like they're very defensive. They like the idea of you trying to change, but they don't know where it's going, if that makes any sense. Okay? So it's like you need to slow it down a little bit. So you can get out the romantic part of it. You know, like everything's going to be perfect. Because I feel like the B and C, like the little things in between, are going to really snap you into reality. Okay. So now that that's the devil. Now that reality has hit you about the stuff in between, or what you have to do to accomplish it, now it's about, are you ready for that change? Are you going to fight for that change? Sometimes it's going to feel like a winning battle. Sometimes it's going to feel like a losing battle. But are you just going to continue to fight, is what I'm getting from that. Okay? I feel like if you continue to fight, everything will work out. I also feel like if you're dealing with another person, they're going to be really happy to see this change in you. And it just feels like it was just meant to be. It's just time for you to take control. And because you took control, and because you're making these changes, your life is just getting better. All right, Aquarius. I like to see that for you. Aquarius, you got another soft spot in my heart. You do. The Knight of Swords tells me that you have all this information coming into you, and you're going to be like the embodiment of this information, the embodiment of this movement. Okay? Be careful of getting too in your head about your actions, or feeling like you have to do things abruptly. Okay? It's okay to take your time, because I feel like there's going to be some confrontations. Like I said, it's not going to go smoothly, but you can get, as long as you are passionate and you use this as a reflective time to grow in the midst of those things, you'll be fine. You're going to come out like a whole new person, I'm telling you. Okay, 6 of coins in reverse, 5 of coins in reverse, and the 6 of cups, yeah. So, you've been through some unfortunate events, Aquarius. Things have not been absolutely fantastic for you. I'm going to say that, okay? There have been issues with give and take in a situation that you're in. And it could be that you have pulled back a lot because you didn't want to deal with the hurt or pain or disappointment that came with opening yourself up. So you just kept yourself closed. But at the same time, you wanted to move on with your life. And you want to be back in that kind of emotional state that you were in before, you know? Okay. Yeah, all about success. With the Six of Wands, you just want success. And you want maybe for someone to see you or respect you, you know? You may be just wanting to feel pretty. The Tower. But in order to do that, everything has to change. You know, like you have to make some changes. You can't keep doing the same thing and have the same mindset. Okay? Yeah, because the status quo of how things have been need to change. But the thing is the fear of it changing, because you don't know what that change is going to be or how you're going to react to it. You know, all you're thinking about is keeping things fair, but at the same time it ends up being not fair. You know? Or you end up having a biased opinion of the whole situation. World in reverse, Nine of Wands, and the King of Swords. I feel like there's been lots of conversations about this situation, or lots of, you've tried to change, or tried to change things, depending on what the situation is, okay? And you've put that to an end, you know? It's almost like you thought, well, this is how it's going to be. I'm just going to have to keep defending myself. I'm just going to have to be strong and continue on this way. This was not a good way to look at things. I almost feel like you're dealing with somebody, if it's not you, who has that energy of thinking like, well, this is just how it's going to be. Okay? So I just need to continue on, and this is the new norm. Okay? We're just not going to be happy. I'm going to be fighting all the time. Okay? So, yeah, you've decided to make an investment to end the confusion in your life and take a risk on something new with the Fool at the bottom. Right? It almost feels like you feel like you're doing it on your own, but it feels like you're okay with that, because the focus is to achieve a goal or to make something happen for yourself, and you're ready to make that investment. You may have a problem with starting it, but I feel like you're going to get some support from someone. If it's not someone, it's the universe. Yeah, something sparks you. Something sparks you on this new journey. And then you're like, okay, I'm ready. I'm not confident, but I'm ready. This could be a child. Could be a friend. Could be something you see on TV. Could be just a change in mindset. Let me see. I'm curious. It's somebody that you trust, or maybe somebody you're married to or in a relationship with. Tells you that you should do anything that you want to do to basically nurture yourself. Okay? And it's interesting because you felt like this person didn't even care about what it is that you were doing. But for some reason, it's like this woke them up, or they were like, okay, well, if this is what you want to do. But you get some sort of support from someone that you trust or know for a long time. Okay, Seven of Wands. Seven of Swords. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Yeah. Someone doesn't believe... I feel like this person is supportive at the same time, kind of doesn't believe that you're going to do it. But they want to show you that they care about you. Whatever they have to do to show you that, they will. But they're still emotionally distant. It's like you're still both not going in the same direction. It's like they want you to prove yourself. It's very weird. Yeah, they're not sure that you're gonna do it. They think this is just you talking to yourself, or you just having like a New Year's resolution type of thing. They don't know. They don't know. Okay, the Devil. I almost feel like that gives you the fuel that you need. Yeah. It's like, I'm not going to let this person prove me wrong. Or prove me that I can't do something. Yeah. So you're letting go of... You're letting go of that energy. It's like it fuels you. And you just take a risk. And you're like, now this is my goal. I have to do it. I have to do it now. Also, you just don't want the conflict in your life. You're ready for something new. And this is how you feel like you're going to attain it. So that's what you're doing. I feel like there's a little bit of hesitancy, like you don't think that you can do it. And you have a really rough start. But I feel like, yeah, you're still going to try to do it because you know what you came from. That Ten of Swords is like, I don't want to go back into my head again. I've made this step. Things are getting better for me. I don't want to go back to that. I feel like you're very happy with yourself. And it makes someone else feel like you're about to leave them. This person has an ego thing. It's like they want you to nurture yourself. They want you to take care of yourself. But at the same time, they're emotional, whether they show it or not, because I feel like they're not. But they're scared that you're going to leave them. They're scared that you're going to do better because you're doing what you say you're going to do, that you're going to leave them. Yeah, they're scared that you're going to do stuff on your own or be okay on your own. And this is going to be your new life. You're going to forget about your commitments. They just don't like the idea of change. So they may tend to be a little bit manipulative or jealous of you. Okay? But this is more about you doing it for yourself. Who is this person? Okay. The Key. Locked doors are now open. That's you doing things for yourself. You've opened up, like you've leveled up about yourself. You're building more confidence. You finally took a step in the right direction for you. And then we have the Mystic Circle. Your abilities will be enhanced. Yeah. So your abilities are enhanced because it's like you leveled up. You opened the door. And I feel like everything that you wanted to achieve is going to happen. So if you want to get healthier, you're going to get healthier. If you want to make more money, you're going to make more money. If you want, whatever you want is there for you. It's like you had to start it for it to happen. Conflict and danger lie in wait. Absolutely. It's this person. Whoever this person is, it's like they believe in you, but they want you to fail so they can have control. That's what it feels like to me. They're scared. This is a person that's not really confident in themselves. You know, this is a person that wants you to stay small. And as soon as you get big or level up, then they want to get nervous, okay? And try to stop you instead of being supportive. But that's something that they're going to have to get through, not you, okay? So I love you, Aquarius. Oh, I almost forgot. Your journaling cards and your to-do cards. Okay. What is the vision for my life? What is the universe seeking to express through me? What would my perfect day look like, and what would I be doing? What am I struggling against that I can simply release? Finding value. Bring to mind an important memory from your history. Imagine yourself there, behind your eyes in that moment. What is important to you about that memory? Okay. All right, Aquarius, I love you. I'll see you for the love story readings. Bye-bye.